Hi Ballet 2, this is Miss Sarah, and maybe some of you took my first class that we posted on Ballet Idaho page, the first online class for level 2 and 3, but this class is just for you all. And if I know some of you, and if you don't know me, if you never had me before, we're going to be doing a similar class to what you usually do. We're going to do a whole bar and then some stretching and strengthening for a couple minutes, and then some center exercises. And a couple things might be new, and that's because we learned so many new steps in ballet too. I'm going to introduce a couple things that you might not have done before, but I'll always demonstrate each exercise, and please do it with me when I'm demonstrating it so you can start to memorize it and get it into your body. Okay, and for today, I'm going to do some flashcards as well, so we get used to the French spelling, because all our French ballet words are really complicated. And so we're first going to do our pliés. This one's not too bad. It almost is spelled like it sounds. And it has the accent mark over the E. Okay, so feel free to write these down. Maybe after the class you go back and write them down, so when you're taking notes and watching a class or just writing about ballet, we'll know how to spell these words. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go to my bar. Make sure you have a bar that's not too low, so then our side will kind of droop. We get to be nice and tall with those sides. And right before pliés, let's do our checklist. Okay. So we have our first position with our heels together and heels forward. Those knees are pulling up. Your thighs are turning out. Okay, especially if you have a seam on the inside of your tights or your pants, whatever you're wearing, that the seam you could see. So we're turning out from those thighs. Okay, and those abdominals are in and up. Yeah, ribs are in. It's like you're closing the jacket and buttoning the jacket. Instead of out, they're in. Button that jacket. Shoulders back and down. Neck nice and long. Chin parallel to the floor. We'll quickly go through that checklist in your head before every exercise. Okay? For our pliés, we're going to start preparing our arms first. And second, check your arm. Does it go low to high? Yeah, could that ball roll down your arm? Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Okay. All right, we're going to do 2 demi-pliés. Check that your knee is over the center of your foot, doesn't go over your big toe. Then we get to reach those fingers. 1 grand plié, staying nice and tall, heels back on the floor and down. And just to review, when we do our grand plié, our arm, our port de bras, goes down and through first. Yeah, grand plié, arm down at the bottom. When we get to our demi, arm is in first. And when we stretch, our arm opens. 2 demi-pliés, 1 grand plié. Then we're going to rise up, heels really high, feel that big toe on the floor. And balance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we tendu 7, 8 to second position. 2 demi-pliés, 1 grand plié, those heels stay on the floor in second position, and we balance, take your arm off the bar. Then we're going to come to 5th position, slice it into 5th. Yeah, same thing, 2 demi-pliés, 1 grand plié. We're going to sous-sus. Let's try to squeeze all the space out of that sous-sus. We see 1 set of toes and 2 heels, so we don't see our back set of toes. We're going to sous-sus, and then we'll soutenu into the bar, go back to first, and do it on the other side. After we do both sides, we're going to cambre. We're going to stretch flat back all the way down. Let your head drop at the bottom. And then we get to do a little breath up and back. The inside shoulder stays really, really still. Our legs don't move either. It's just our upper back up and back. Then we'll open our arm, and then we go into the bar, stretching that side. Make sure we're straight side. And we can look away when we stretch away from the bar. The rule in ballet is after we stretch away, our arms meet in first. It's like that magnets, pull them together. Okay, we'll do those stretches on both sides as well. I'll tell you what's coming up. Quickly go through your checklist. Heels together. Yeah, squeezing that space out as much as possible. Okay. Arms first, second, demi, and stretch. Demi, stretch, reach those fingers. Rond, plie, back to the demi, and stretch. And we balance right in front of our belly button. And tongue, 2 seconds. We're gonna count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Tony to 5th. Demi, stretch, demi, stretch, rond, plie, demi, and stretch. And we balance, sous-sus. Arms right in front of your forehead. And open our arms. Get a little space to soutenu. Turn towards the bar. And we go back to our first position. Do your little checklist. Feel all 10 toes on the floor. Here we go. And grand plie. And we balance. Feeling that big toe on the floor. And tendu, 2 seconds. Knees out. And stretch. And balance. Tendu to 5th. Check your arm. And balance. Open those arms. And soutenu. Okay, we're going to do our stretching forward now. Here's our cambrai front. Flat back forward. Drop your head. Nose goes towards our knee. Flat back up. Keep our shoulders here. Up and back, legs stay. And we recover. Opening our arm to second. Into the bar. Straight side. And come up. Opening. Let's go away. Arm stays in 5th. Look out. And arms meet in first. Let's outside foot crosses in front. Soutenu. First, other side. Flat back. Feel your stretch. Flat back up. Inside shoulder stays. Open that arm. Up to 5th. And in. And we go away. Looking out. Arms meet in first. Outside foot in front. Soutenu. finish in first. All right. Good. Very nice. Now our next exercise, we know we do tendus next. So this is the French spelling. Tendu. Almost how it sounds, but they pronounce the E's differently. Tendu. Okay. Going to start in first position for our tendus. Okay. We're going to do tendu, flex, point, and close. Front, side, and back. Okay? Tendu, flex, point, and close. We're going to do that to the side and do that to the back. Then I'll show you facing this way. We're going to roll through our feet, plie, heels high, and stretch and lower. You can practice that one more time with me. Plie, heels high, keep our heels there, and stretch your knees. Okay? Let's just keep our arm here for that. Plie, roll through, and stretch. Yeah. Then we'll start from the back. Tendu, flex, and point, and close. Then we do it to the side. Then we do it to the front. We're going to do the same thing. Plie, heels high, and stretch, and lower. Rolling through our feet. Okay? Now that's our first position, tendu. After we flex, this is what my foot's going to do. And point. And point. So we don't do it all in one motion. Yeah, we go through that half point. Show your arch before you point. So it's not here. It's and halfway and all the way. Point your toes at the very end. Okay. Get your first position. Do that checklist. Okay, here's our tendus. Arms to second. Heel front. Flex. Point, toes back. Tendu, flex, point, and close. Tendu, flex, and point, close. We plie, heels high, stretch, down from the back. Tendu, flex, and point, close, and side. Heel pushes forward, front, flex, toes come back. Let's do it again. Tendu, flex, point, and close. Slide your heel to the back. Plie, roll through. Starting back. Heel high, flex, and point. Heel front. Stay there, balancing first. Belly button into our back. Big toe on the floor. Open, plie, finish. Okay, let's go to the other side. Check your bar arm. Make sure it's a little bit in front of you and that your elbow isn't too bent or too straight. It should just be like that, nice and relaxed, a little bit in front of you. Okay, here's our other side. Arms, first, second, front, flex, point, close to the side. And the back. Rolling through. From the back. arms to first. Balancing right in front of your belly button. Okay, finish. Okay. All right. Good. Let's do fifth position tendu now, okay? We're going to do one slow tendu and two fast, okay? Out and in, and in, and in. That's what my feet are going to do. I'll show you once. Yeah? Out and close, and in, and in. Then we change to the side. Change your foot every time, because we're doing 3. Out and close, and in, and in. Out and close, and in, and in. Yeah. Okay. One slow, two fast. We're really squeezing our legs together each time. Okay. Here we go. Fifth position. Really squeeze your fifth. And out and close. And in, and in. Side, close, back, and front, and back. Out and close, and in, and in. Out and close. Again from the front. Out and in, and squeeze, and squeeze. Side, and in, and squeeze, and squeeze. Oh, this plie. Susu. Squeeze those feet. No space. Open our arms. And plie. And just one circle. Down and up with our arm. And finish. Okay. Let's go to the other side. Ready? Fifth position. And out and close and in and in. Close back, front and back. And out and close and in and in. Susu. Check your shoulders. Arm circles. And we finish. Okay. Alright. Check it out. If you've been squeezing your thighs a lot together, then you can stretch them out in that big grand plie. Yeah. Okay. We are going on to dégagé. Here's the spelling. Again, it has that accent mark over the last E. Dégagé. It literally means to disengage. We're doing our brush point off the floor. It's nice and low, just a couple inches from the floor. Okay. All right. We're going to face the bar for this. I'll show you this way. Pretend like I'm holding onto my bar. Okay. We're going to start with your right leg. 2 slow, 4 fast. Out and in and out and in, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Switch legs. Out and in and 4. But really important, we need to squeeze the tops of those thighs, yeah, each time. So we're really going to feel that. 2 slow, 4 fast. As soon as we go through that tendu, it starts to come off the floor, we are pointing that foot. So we shouldn't see any of that. We get to reach those toes to the floor each time. Feel that energy coming out of your toes. Okay? 2 slow, 4 fast. out and close, and out and close, and in, in. This is the tempo. This is how fast it is. Out, close, and in, okay? Just gonna start with that right leg. Here we go. In. Switch, out, close, and in. Right leg. And brush, and in, again, and out, in, and squeeze those thighs out. In, out, in. Last one. And we finish with our arms down. Okay. Hopefully we really felt our thighs in that one. So go ahead, stretch them out again. Okay, good. All right. So think for a second what comes next. Ballet classes are usually in the same order. Okay, we did pliés, tendus, dégagés. Now we go to rond de jambe. Okay, rond has an S on the end because we hardly ever do just one rond de jambe. We're going to do a few in this combination. Jambe means leg. So we're doing the round of the leg, or circle of the leg. That's our spelling. Okay. All right. We're going to do 2 en dehors and 2 en dedans. Okay. En dehors. I know, is opening our door. Yeah. So we have that marker on our toe, front, side, back, and close, front. Keeping that thigh turned out so we can hide that heel at the back. Then we'll do 2 reverse. Toes come back into first. Make sure those toes come back first. Because if I don't start with my toes, I'm going to turn in and then I have to turn out again. So that pinky toe comes back right away so we can keep your turn out. 2 en dehors, starting front, and 2 inside circles, 2 en dedans. Then we're going to do the same thing with our arm. So after we do those legs, we do 2 of those half circles with our arm. We're coming down, up through 5th, and open. We're still opening that door, en dehors. Okay? Then we reverse, en dedans. Up, down through the center, and it floats back up to 2nd. En dedans, up, down through the center. So it's doing the same thing as our leg, either opening or closing, and the arm version of that is en dehors or en dedans. Okay? Make sure to come through the center of your body so it doesn't cross too much. Imagine your other arm is there. So we only cross halfway with that one arm. Okay, first position. Then we're going to do an arabesque at the end. You can follow me. Arms to 2nd. En dehors. Front, side, back, and close again. Reverse. Heel comes forward, and toes come back. Again. Arm, en dehors, up and open. Again. Now en dedans, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's take that outside leg, tendu back. Reach your arm in front of your nose, shoulders back and down. We get to go on the ball of our foot, so we're not too far back. Lift it a little bit. Lift it a little bit more. Make sure everything's in line. And one nice stretch. first position, arm down. Okay, let's do all that on the other side. Here we go. 2 rond de jambes. 1, 2, 3, 4. We keep that circle moving. Reverse. 2, 3. Toes come back. 4. Same thing with our arm. On there. 1, 2, 3. We're still squeezing those thighs together. Squeeze those abdominals. And reverse. All day time. Tendu back. Arm comes through first to arabesque. Shoulder back and down. And over that arm. You get to keep that turn out. Heel stays hidden. Lift a little bit more, but stays hidden. Nice reach. And open. And finish. Okay. Alright. Before we go on, let's just come down here to a lunge. Let's drop our hip as much as you can. Knee is straight. Toes are underneath you. Yeah. See how much you can drop that hip. Then we're going to stretch our hamstrings. Both legs straight. See, just drop your head. See how low your nose can go. We're going to just go to the other side. Drop down. Back leg nice and straight. Drop that hip closer to the floor. Keep breathing. And stretch those hamstrings, back heel down. And let's come to the center and we slowly roll up. Okay. All right. Okay, dancers. We have our retire position front, where our pinky toe is touching right in front of that knee. Okay. We're going to do a preparation for that first. Okay. So we're going to do our coup de pied position. So we're going to tendu front. That heel stays lifted. All we do is lift our foot up and we place that pinky toe right above our ankle, right above that bone there that you can feel. Yeah, right above here. Okay, you get to lift it up, place it right here, coup de pied. Yeah, then we're going to extend it to the side. Tendu. Wrap. Our wrap position is heel in front, toe in back. Sur le coup de pied, that means on the neck of the foot, which is our ankle. You see how my toes are around the back and my heel is still in front? This is our wrapped position. Then we tendu to the back and we do coup de pied back. Just our heel touches. Our foot is in the same shape as our tendu. Heel touches to the back. Then we tendu side and we wrap it. Yeah. Let's do this without music. Here we go. 7 and 8. Tendu front. And lift. Pinky toe touches. And tendu side. Wrap. Heel in front. Toe in back. And back. Heel touches to the back. And side. And wrap. Yeah, see how much our thigh can be opened? Yeah, open that door. Okay, we're here. Outside leg in front, su, to the other side. Here we go. Tendu. And thigh out. Pinky toe touches in front. And side. and wrap, heel in front, toe and back, tendu back, heel touches, back forward, and side, wrap, sur le coup de pied, on the neck of the foot, let's see to me. Okay, now we're ready to go, since we did the preparation to go up to retire. Then we're going to do a développé. Those toes slurp up our leg, pinky toe touches in front of our knee. Through our attitude and we stretch. Most important is to keep our hips even. Keep those tight straight across. Then we tendu close. Okay, slurp those toes up, retire. Same thing side, hips are even. Doesn't matter how high, we just need to keep our hips even. Okay, then up the back, toe touches to the back. Through our attitude, we can go a little forward on the ball of our foot, but just don't drop your shoulders. Keep them up. And tendu close. See what my arm is doing? It's opening the same time as my leg, and then closing at the same time. Like you have that imaginary string attached to your leg and your arm. Let's développé. I'm going to show you this before we start. This is the spelling of développé. Here we go. A couple more accent marks there. Okay. Here we go. Fifth position. Find your fifth. Do your quick little checklist. Check your arm on the bar. Take a breath. Okay. Here we go. Arms first and second. And our arm gets to first. Or retire. Through attitude. And we stretch. Check your hips. Tendu. Arm and leg close. To retire. Through attitude. And those abdominals are helping us stay. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Close behind, close your eyes. Big toe touches your tights. Little forward on the ball of that foot. Tendu. Close back. Let's tendu side. Outside foot in front. Soutenu. And here's a retire. Arms first. And stretch. Arm and leg close. And retire. To the side. And tendu close back. Big toe up your leg. Here's our arabesque. Tendu close. Tendu and we soutenu at the end. And plie finish. Okay. Yeah, eventually we'll be doing that in the center as well. So it's really good for abdominals to get really strong. So we can be able to hold our leg there in the center eventually. Okay, we're almost there with our bar. Take another breath. Okay. Grand battement. We're going to have our back to the bar for this one. So our hands will be here. Grand battement. Okay, we're going to do just the front and the side. So we're going to brush up nice and fast and come down really slowly to our tendu and close. We're going to do fifth position. So back to the bar, right foot front fifth. If you want to try it with no bar, you can, but I think a little bit would help. Okay. We're going to brush really fast, like someone's doing that to your leg. Okay, we get to keep our heel high and control our leg down using our abdominals. Yeah, brush and reach, tendu. Look at my standing leg. it's not moving, hopefully. We don't want to bend it. Yeah? So you keep that nice and straight and turn down. Okay? We're going to do 3 of them and then demi-plie. And then to the side. Make sure we're all the way standing on our standing leg so our leg doesn't take us out there. Okay? Right? We're going to do 1 and close it behind you. And then 1 and close it in front of you. So again, it doesn't have to be very high. We're just making sure that these stay straight. If this happens, lower your leg. Okay? Keep your heel nice and turned out, just like you did in tendu. As soon as we get to this position, it's pointed. It stays pointed, so we don't see that. Okay. For a rush point, lower down to tendu and close. 3 to the side. Yeah. Let's actually do 2. Let's just do an even number. Start with our right foot front. 2 to the front. Brush up, down to tendu and close. Brush, down to tendu and close. Demi-plie and stretch. We're going to close back first. Close back. Brush point, slowly down. And plie. Let's tendu, switch your legs. Left leg. Brush up, slowly down, tendu, and close. And plie. And stretch. On our standing leg. Brush, tendu, close. Brush. And plie. And we switch our legs to finish. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay, let's do some releves. So we get to really strengthen our calf muscles. Releves. Use that spelling. Okay. Another accent mark. Okay. We're going to do plie, stretch, elevate, down. Plie, stretch, heels high, and down. Then we get to do releves without stopping in between. So the first 2 are plie, stretch, elevate, down. Plie, stretch, elevate, down. Then we do 4 without stopping. Plie up to releve, plie up to releve, plie up to releve. Then we do 4 with no plie. Straight leg. Just go up the elevator. Elevate. Yeah? I showed you in first position. We're also going to do 6th position, heels and toes together. Yeah, we're going to do this facing the bar. So we do plie, stretch, elevate, down. Those knees are still facing forward. Yeah. Plie, elevate. Really feel your big toe again. We don't want to feel our pinky toe on the floor very much at all. And then 4 with our straight legs, heels down and up, heels down and up. Okay, we're going to start in 6th position, then we'll do it all turned out in 1st position. Okay, I'll say it as we go. Okay. Do your checklist in 1st position. Okay. Here we go. 6th position. Back leg stays straight. Heel goes all the way down. In this stretch, we can have our toes forward. We don't turn around on this one. And feel a little stretch. Okay, nice job. That's our barre. And we're going to get a quick drink of water. That's really, really quick today. Okay. We're not going to go down the hallway to go get water. We're just going to take a couple steps right now. Okay. All right. Before we do our center, we're hopefully nice and warm. We're just going to do a couple of stretches really fast. Okay, here's our butterfly. See how tall we can get. And up and down. And swaying side to side. Do one sit bone and then the other one. The wind is blowing us. And see how low your nose can go? Just take a little nap all the way down. And breathe. And coming up, stretching our legs in front of us. Yeah. Flexing all the way up. Maybe our heels come off the floor and down. Let's do it with our hands too. Flex. Toes and fingers in and down. One more time. Flex. And down. Arms stretch all the way down. Nose to our knee. And your knees really straight. Feel the back of your knees touching the floor. So we have no space underneath. Back of those knees are going into the floor. Drop your head. Okay. And from here, belly button into our back. Pretend like you're holding on to something. And we go back. As far as you can, but we're not going to go all the way down. And coming back up. And go a little farther. And come up. Holding on to that rope. Coming up. Alright, do that straddle. Reaching front. Again, just drop your head. Relax your legs. Feel that nice stretch. Never feels comfortable, but if we do it more and more, we'll go farther and farther. Keep breathing. Try to go a little farther. And slowly crawling your arms up, bringing your legs in. Okay, let's do one leg forward. It's like our prep for our splits. You can put the other leg back in attitude. Yeah. And you can do this as much as you want. If you watch these classes a few times during the week and do the stretch every time you do a class or when you're doing your stretches and relevés on your own. Yeah. Nose down. And let's slowly stretch the other leg. And make sure we do those smaller stretches first, like reaching for your toes or butterfly or straddle before we do this one. Okay. Alright, we're going to go on to our center. Okay. Remember how tendu is spelled? T-E-N-D-U. We're going to do some in the center now. Okay. So we can feel we're standing on the balls of our feet. Okay. Here you go. We're going to do fifth position for our tendus. Okay. We're starting with our right foot front. Tendu side. Heel is forward, closing back. Tendu side. Closing back. Slices to the side. Close your fifth all the way. Feel your heel going to your big toe of your other foot. We're going to do 4 of those closing back, okay? 1, 2, 3. This is my last one. 4. The last leg that goes back is the first leg to come front. So that leg goes 2 times in a row. Side, close, front. We're going to do 4 going back. Side, close, back. Side, close, back. Side. So every time we do side, we're on the ball of our foot on our standing leg. Then we start to the side and close front. 4 back, 4 front. Let's have our arms, hands on our hips. So our thumb is at the back. So if we were to do it this way, it would be easier to have that arch back. So here, with our thumb and back, it helps keep our position. Okay. All right. Okay, let's do 5th position, right foot front. The second time, get your position, close it back, and side, close back. This leg starts side, close front, and side. Nice turn out, and side, close front. Double time, down, and side, close back, side, close back. Pointing to the tips of your toes, and a side, close front. Starting to the back, side close back, and side close front, and close. Okay, it's just warming up our legs. Let's just, without music, just get used to your spot. Yeah, we're gonna, because when we do any kinds of turns, we can't be dizzy, so you have to be used to spotting. So look at something. You can look at me in the video, or look at something as soon as you almost can't turn your head anymore. Turn around and look at it. It's like you're looking at yourself in the mirror. You don't want to take your eyes off your reflection. Yeah, dancers love to look at themselves in the mirror. They get really used to it. Okay, so let's elevate. Okay. We're going to do both ways. So just start turning one way. Doesn't matter. Those little barre steps. And your head is still front, 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 front. And spot, snap it around. Can you still see what you're looking at? One more time. And look, 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 look. Did I miss anything? You don't want to miss anything. Snap it around really fast. Other way. And snap. And look. And, oh, you're still there. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, so we get that feeling. So when you're doing any kind of a turn, doesn't matter if it's a pirouette or a soutenu, get used to snapping that head around with our spot. Okay, let's just move our arms really slowly. And we're going to do some grand plie. So here where we get to use our abdominals as well. We're sliding down that wall in our grand plie. So pretend like you have a wall right back there. You can actually practice. It might be a nice smooth wall. Not like this surface. Yes, a nice smooth surface. Yeah, and see if we can stay nice and straight. Pretend like that string is coming from your head. Okay, we're going to do 2 grand plies with those arms doing that port de bras. Then we're going to do a nice port de bras with our arms. We're going to move our arms. You can follow me. We're going to do it a few times. So first time we're doing it, try to start to memorize it. Like, okay, this happens after the grand plie. And then the second time, I won't say anything. We'll just do it again. Okay, adagio. It's our slow music. First position. Grand plie. Slide down your wall. Arms to the port de bras again. Grand plie. Heels back down. And arms port de bras. So hopefully we can feel that lift through our head. Even when we're going down, we're still kind of growing and thinking that we're really, really, really tall. Okay, right. Let's start to jump. Yeah. There's sautés. Here's the spelling. Okay. Okay, we're going to do one sauté turning around the room. Okay, so we get to do plie, turn your head to the next direction, sauté, and stretch. So this is kind of like our spotting again. Plie, turn your head, sauté, and stretch. Plie, look at the next wall, sauté, and stretch. Plie, turn your head, sauté, and stretch. Then we'll do it the other side. Really stretch, point your toes in the air. Okay, plie, then head, then sauté, then stretch. Okay, let's go around to the right first. Hands under our hips. Plie, head, sauté, and stretch. Plie, look, sauté, stretch. Plie, look, sauté, stretch. Plie, look, sauté, other way. Plie, head, sauté, stretch. Plie, head, sauté, bottom straight down. Sauté, stretch, plie, head, sauté, stretch, good. Alright. Now for our last thing, we get to do some échappés. Okay? Échappés mean to escape. We're going to escape from fifth. Échappé. 2 accent marks. Okay, we're going to do a couple échappés on the floor. So there are different kinds of échappés. We're going to do regular échappés, and then we get to do it with a sauté. Okay. Right, we get to change our feet every time. We get to plie in fifth, straight out, second position, a nice releve, and then plie. So when we're out, we get to stretch our knees, and then plie. Both our legs slide out at the same time. Close. Échappé. Close. Really straight legs in second, and close. We switch our feet every time. We're going to do 4 of those. Out, in, straight, plie. Straight, plie. Then we get to do an échappé sauté to second. Sauté to second, and then to fifth. Sauté second, close fifth. Do we switch our legs every time? Yes. Up and open, and back, okay? We'll do 4 on the ground, 4 échappés, and then 2 with a sauté, and open, and close, and open, and close. Switch your legs every time. 5th position. Okay, here we go. And out, close, out, close, out, close, out, close, sauté, close. Okay, and échappé. Go really high in the sautés, and open and close, and open and close. Okay. Yeah. Good. Let's do a couple more without the music. Échappé, out, and out, plie. Now push for the sauté, and open, close fifth, and open, close fifth. Okay, nice. All right, let's take a breath, and we get to just calm down. We get to calm down and do a reverence. It's just a fancy bow. Okay, first position, breathe those arms in. Just follow along. And one arm up, other arm up. Thank you all for dancing with me. Dancing with me. Tendu. Give them that curtsy or we bow. Thank you all so much for dancing with me today. You can do this class as many times as you want. You can also do the other ones that were geared toward level 2 and 3. Okay, thank you all so much, and I'll see you soon.